Welcome back to Firefly Studios. My name is Kadia, and today we are going to talk about how to upgrade your project to the Universal Rendering Pipeline. This is the pipeline built for performance over graphic fidelity, so it is optimized for mobile devices or other smaller devices. However, it still looks fairly good and is the advised pipeline to use if you have a game that you want built out to multiple platforms. The way you get it set up on a normal 2D project is we're going to go to our package manager, then we're going to go down to Universal Rendering Pipeline and hit install. After it is done doing that, we are going to create a new folder called renderer. We're going to right click and go to create rendering, Universal Rendering Pipeline. We're going to want to create a pipeline asset. When we create that, you can just hit enter. It's going to create two files. One file is our rendering asset, and then the other is your settings for it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to select our rendering asset, and we can change all sorts of settings like lighting, shadow, post-processing, and all of that. That's like your base setup. The next step is you go to Render Pipeline Universal, upgrade project materials. Should not take long to do that. And then the next thing I want to show is the 2D renderer, because that's where they have a lot of cool lighting effects. So you're going to have to create now a 2D renderer. It's in the same menu. And again, I'm just going to press enter. And then I'm going to drag it into my render list. And then you will go up to your project settings, go down to your graphics, and make sure that you have selected your Universal Rendering Pipeline asset. And then we are going to save. We're going to go to Render Pipeline, Universal, 2D Render, and we're going to upgrade our project to 2D rendering. It is a good idea to make sure that your project is on source control before you do this, because sometimes it can cause errors. Because you are changing a lot of files at once. So I'm going to go ahead and commit my changes, and then we are going to upgrade it. After that, some of your sprites will turn black, and all you have to do to fix that is go to the art asset, and where it says sprites default material, you're going to want to change your sprite to go to our shader equivalent. So we're looking for lit default. There it is. And then we can do that for whatever art we need to change. One thing that you might notice is your sprites might be still completely black. The reason for that is they just don't have a light nearby them. So it's pretty easy to add that. All you need to do is go right click, lights, 2D, and then select one of your lights. I'm going to add a global light to my scene so that everything should have a little bit of a light. I'm going to select a color to it and then turn its intensity way down. And you can see that these objects now have a default color to them, but if they have like an actual light next to them, it'll be much clearer to see. So as I walk away, I kind of fade. I don't fade entirely, but it looks as if we are in shadow. Hope you found this interesting. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you in the next one.